Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Here's Eric Sogard. He will lead this one off today. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's a .375 hitter. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon. 62 degrees here at first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two. Barrios has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That is third.
In is Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitch.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
And this will be fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now at the plate for Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Now the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Kepler on at first. Nobody out.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
He pulls this one into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there.
The designated hitter,
In now, Nelson Cruz. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. A 1-1.
Count 2-1.
A man at third with 1 away. All even now, 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Garcia will make the catch, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
2 out, nobody
Nope,
on.
1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He gathers the throw. He's out.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Ready now, Avisail Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
0-1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
One out, nobody on. Popped up. Sano is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Justin Smoke.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
And he lays off for ball 1. Two balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Omar Narvaez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Stepping in, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
2 down, runners at first and second. In there, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Into the box, Eric Sogard, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Sogard is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Ready with the 2-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. All tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario.
Leading off for the Twins, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Yelich going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Twins move out on top 2-1.
Give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. King is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Digging in, Miguel Sano. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. A ball and a strike. Woodruff. A 27-year-old. He was selected in the 11th round during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Luis Arias. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Arcia into shallow center. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Byron.
Settling in now, Byron Buxton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 Minnesota. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Christian Yelich. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Brewers move out in front now, 3-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Keston Hiura. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. No outs, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Braun, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Now another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Justin Mo.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Two out with the man at first. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Outside, that's the ball.
And that misses 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A runner on first with 2 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5, and Milwaukee's taken a 3-2 lead. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
Here comes the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
The batter, number 11.
So 1 away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. That's smoked, but right into the shift. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. You have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Runner!
And there goes Polanco. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. Still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Brewers.
All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it gives the Brewers a 4-2 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One and one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Fastball just inside. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batter, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in this last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. One and two for Christian Yelich. Popped him up. Arias has a play. And that ends the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and Milwaukee's taking a 4-2 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding into the box, Eddie Rosario. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Rosario, 28 years old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Count still at 1-2. Now here it comes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Now another 2-2. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Hit to short. Garcia gloves it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Digging in now, Luis Arias, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 4. It's the Brewers 4 and the Twins 3. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Sano takes charge and he's got it. 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Justin Smoke.
Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Smoke. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. That evens it up 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And it's 1-1.
Down 1-1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Nope. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Corbin Burns, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Corbin Burns.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Stepping up now, Jorge Polanco. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's the second out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Tyler Duffy takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Stepping up to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Nobody out, runner on first. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the first baseline. Here now the 2-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Count is 3-2.
Lorenzo Cain is on deck. Three-two pitch. Fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Kepler's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. He's set and the pitch.
Back outside.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. A ball and a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Brewers strand 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Pitch on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Donaldson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Now the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Seventh inning ready to roll. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Three and 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
0-1 the count. Runners on first with one down. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Justin Smoke now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Called strike 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2 and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases again as the Brewers just keep rolling. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Matt Wisler will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Into the box now, Eric Sogard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The set and the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Brewers 6 and the Twins 3. Bottom of the inning now. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lined into right, a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Max Kepler, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and trouble down there for Braun. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. So digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Lorenzo Cain.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0. Come on, Drew.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-1. Left side, but well foul. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Keston Hiura. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 home.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
In now, Ryan Braun. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Designated hitter.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Cody Stashak was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Stashak.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. This he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Stashak Stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Full count now. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Chopper to short. He's got it. Step on the bag for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 4 base hits. No errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Twins 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope,
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here's the 2-1 home.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 24, Donaldson.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Omar Narvaez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chopped to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
One out, nobody on.
That's ball
And he
3.
lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Eric Sogard, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. From the stretch. Runners on first with 1 down. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The center fielder, number
That
6,
was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Here comes the 1-0. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Cain is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the plate first after the ball hit the dirt.
And here's Christian Yelich now, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Second and third, 2 away.
That's ball.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch. Ball 4.
Take your man.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So stepping in, Keston Hiura. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1.
Hey.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
2 out, bases loaded. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took, as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Zach Littell takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Looking to minimize the damage here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. From the stretch. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 2 balls and a strike to Braun.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
The 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch coming, here it is. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Brewers lead this one 9-3. Eddie Rosario will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
1-0 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. And no one will get this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Milwaukee Brewers put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Corbin Burns gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Twins, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.